morning to all of you. I am Upanshu Kumar, student of class 10, Gyan Bharati Senior Secondary School. And today me and my friends will perform here the play of The Hair Driver from book The Footprints Without Feet.
The narrator completed his graduation in law and joined a big firm as a junior assistant clerk. He was given the dangerous and dirty job of serving summons. Once he got an opportunity to go to a village to serve summons. Serving summons means an official demand to appear in the law courts. He has to serve summons on Oliver Lutkins. Does he find him? Let's see. At the station, he rejoiced one day when they sent me out 40 miles in the country to a town called New Mullion. The only cheerful thing that he finds a delivery man at the station. He was about 40, red-faced, cheerful and thick about the middle.
I am a lawyer from the city. I want to search for a man, Oliver Lutkins.
Lutkins? I saw him here about an hour ago. Hard fellow to catch him. He's always used to do something. Are you in a hurry to locate Lutkins?
Yes, I want to catch the afternoon train back to the city.
Okay, no problem. I will tell you what to do. I have a hack and I got it out, and we will travel around together and find Lutkins. I know most of the places he hangs out. Hey man, here's the carriage. Please.
Okay. I knew that he wanted some business, but he was so open and friendly. So I accepted that my money will go to a real man, and I managed to bargain to $2 an hour.
Hey man, I don't want to interfere in your matter, but the thing is, if you want to collect some money in these fancy clothes from Lutkins, he will get conscious and get away from you.
Okay.
If you don't mind, I will go into the fridge and ask from Lutkins.
Okay. Let's start, driver.
People call me Bill or Magnuson, and my business is called William Magnuson Fancy Carting and Hacking.
Okay, Bill. Shall we proceed to freight shop?
Yeah, he's just waiting for us.
At the freight shop,
You just kept behind me, okay? Hey Fritz, have you seen Oliver Lutkins? A friend of his looking for him.
Yes, he was in there a little while ago, guess. Please go over to Gustav to get us in.
Oh, to Gustav. Okay.
So,
If he come here, just tell me. I'm looking for him. Okay?
they moved to Gustav Barber Shop. Gustav Barber Shop.
Hey Gustav, have you seen Lutkins? Did he came here for a shave?
I have not seen him and don't care. But if you find him, you can collect $35. I have seen him. He was walking down to the street beside this side of the hotel.
Oh, beside the hotel. Thank you. We should move to Grey Shop.
Okay.
They went to Grace Barber Shop, but they missed him by only 5 minutes. He had just left the pool room. He had just bought a packet of cigarettes and gone out. At last, they met a friend of Lutkins.
Hey, have you seen Lutkins?
Yeah, I have seen him. He has gone to his mother's house.
Oh, to mother house. Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
That mother house is 3 miles north.
Okay.
I'm sure that he had heard that someone is chasing him and he go behind her mother's skirt to hide. One time I go there, I know her mother. She is a terror. She is 9 feet tall and 6 feet thick.
At farm,
Remember me, I am Bill Magnuson, the carter. I want to find your son Oliver Lutkins.
I don't know about Oliver. I don't want.
Just look here, we have got enough nonsense. And we have the legal right to find.
You can search all you want to, and if you don't mind, first one.
Let's get out of here. She will murder us. Did you see her smile?
Yes, I.
at the end, the clerk paid Bill for 6 hours, including the lunch hour. It was nearly time for clerk to catch the train, and Bill drove him to the station. On the way to the city, he was worried very little over my failure to find Lutkins. The clerk was ordered back to New Mullion, and with him went a man who had worked with Lutkins.
There's a fine fellow with whom I spent the day.
Did he help you to find Oliver?
Yes, he had him a lot.
Oh, he must have his Lutkins himself.
Lutkins and his mother laughed. What really hurt the clerk was that when he served summons, Lutkins and his mother laughed at him as though he was a bright boy of servant with kindness, they asked him to go with them to a neighbor's house for a cup of coffee.
I told them about you, and they are the only folks who missed you seeing yesterday.